Hi guys, this is Suuraj here and welcome to my channel Ninth Dimension. As you all know, my channel is all about book reviews, self-help videos and motivational quotes. So today I'm going to give book review of one of my favorite books. It's called Harmonic Wealth by James Arthur Ray. James Arthur Ray has been one of the featured speakers in one of the very well-known movie called The Secret. Many of you might have watched it. And this book has been an international bestseller for a very long time all over the world. And even James Arthur Ray has been featured in the famous Oprah Winfrey Show for 2 times. Personally, I happened to read this book back in around 2009. Yeah, it's almost a decade ago, and believe me, it's really worth it. And I've been trying to implement the concepts from this book since then. It's really worth it. Harmonic Wealth, as the name suggests, it's all about wealth in totality. Yes, wealth in real sense. But we have a misconception about wealth. Whenever it comes to wealth, we always think in terms of money. So James Arthur Ray here is trying to break that myth, and he gives a very broader and wider view and definition of real wealth. He talks about 5 major pillars of wealth in this book in depth. First and foremost pillar of wealth is financial. Yes, and let me make you very clear that financial part of the definition of wealth, it's just 1/5 of the equation, because he talks about 5 major pillars of wealth in this book, right? So finance or money is just 1/5 of the total equation. Now what he tells over here is that money, whenever it comes to money, it's all about mindset, and one has to remove all the limiting beliefs, if there are any, regarding wealth or regarding money. Money is not so good. If you earn a lot of money, money is evil, and money doesn't grow on trees, and so on and so forth, right? So whatever belief you carry about money, it would hold true to yourself, right? And he talks a lot about money, right from being financially stable to getting rich and getting ultra rich. But let's kind of focus more on the basics first. And he even also makes it more important to kind of focus on becoming financially stable, having some financial goals, being financially stable, financially secure, not only for your personal reasons, but also because you are responsible for a family, for a society or mankind, right? So there's a lot of things which have been talked and discussed in this book regarding finance, but this is the core of the first thing, that one has to be really financially secure, stable, and one has to have some financial plan of life. The second pillar of harmonic wealth, as James talked about in this book, is relational. Now there are 3 levels of relationships, and the first and the foremost kind of relationship is the relationship with yourself. Yes, you heard me right. The relationship with yourself. It's very important what kind of relationship do you have with the person in the mirror, because let's say, do you often get bored when you are alone, or does loneliness scare you like hell? We should think about it, because if you don't like your own company, how would anyone else would like your company? It's very important to have a healthy relationship with oneself first. That makes a person very clear in the mind. Second level of relationship is with your family or your spouse or your near and dear ones. And third level of relationship is with the society in general, or the mankind itself. And one has to have a really healthy relationship with everyone at all the 3 levels. Then and then only one feels a really content person. Third pillar of harmonic wealth, as James suggests, is the mental pillar. Now this covers both your IQ, the intelligent quotient as well as your EQ, which is the emotional quotient. And one is to not only use all the mental faculties of your life for a better living, be it learning about oneself or learning about business or learning about life in general, but one has to be really emotionally strong to bear all those kind of emotional frictions if life has to offer any. So it's good that God has been kind and you are blessed and there are no hardships by now. But if there are some harder lessons to be learned in a harder way, one has to be really emotionally strong so that you are able to come out of it without being emotionally damaged. Right? So the mental pillar focuses on being the emotional and mental part of it, and one has to be really emotionally strong and intellectually wise. The fourth pillar of wealth, as James suggests in this book, is the physical pillar. Now let's say someone is having a lot of money and he's having an amazing relationship with his spouse, and he's an extremely intelligent person as well, but he's not physically fit enough and he's always ill. Then I think there's no point earning all those luxuries of life if one is not able to enjoy those things, right? So James talks about really the importance of being in good shape and being healthy, being strong and fit, because only living longer would give you a chance to enjoy all the luxuries and perks of life, whatever you have earned by now, right? And lastly, the fifth pillar of wealth, as James suggests, is the spiritual pillar. And believe me, it's one of the most important pillars, though it's kind of mentioned last in this book. Now let's say you might have heard really great examples of people and person who were really rich, they were really intelligent, they were healthy in their being, but later on in their life they kind of really felt unfulfilled, or they really felt unworthy of their existence. You know why? It's just because they lack that spiritual connection, I would say. Now let me say that spirituality is really personal, because spirituality is not about being an atheist or a theist, or it's not about believing in one god or the other, but spirituality is more about having that divine connection with nature or existence in itself, to be really content and happy in life, right? So I think this is the real core to happiness. I mean, only then the real harmonic wealth would be achieved. So yes, my friends, these are the 5 pillars of wealth as mentioned in this book. They are financial, relational, mental, physical and spiritual. And believe me, one has to excel in all these 5 areas of life to be a really wealthy person. I mean, it really means a lot to kind of work and give our attention to all these 5 areas of life, right? So that's all in this 336 page book called Harmonic Wealth by James Arthur. It's one of my favorites, and if you really like this book, go ahead, grab the book from the store, go ahead and read it. I mean, it would really change your life, right? So this is Suuraj Parmmar signing off right now. If you really like this video and really feel that it's worth sharing, please do comment and share. And if at all you have not subscribed to my channel, it's Ninth Dimension. Do subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon to get all the notifications in the future whenever I upload a new video, right? Best wishes to you. Wish you all a great time ahead. Enjoy your time. Take care. Enjoy. See ya.